for the steel mains, if I pronounce correctly. We have the Leviathan, if I pronounce correctly. It's a Hawacha fish piloted by Blue Blaze, if I pronounce it correctly. It's a Hawacha fish with a carronade and a Gatling gun on its side. Their second ship is the Fair, piloted by Rex Seeley. I can't pronounce it. It is a standard Meridian with a Gatling gun and a mortar. On the side, a Banshee and a flare cannon.
And for the East Chaladon Trading Company, we have the Ephemeral Moth piloted by Mo, and it has a Gatling, a mortar, a Banshee, and a beacon flare gun. And the Narwhal piloted by Captain Scrowbeard. It has a Watcher and a Gatling gun on the right and a carronade on the left. Just to help you out a little bit, Stefan, it's the Leviathan.
Leviathan, okay, fair enough. Oh, looks like the Moth is taking heavy Hawacha fire.
Ow! Oh, but the Narwhal is giving the Valfair something to think about, although their Gatling gun stays online, which is not ideal. That means the Ephemeral Moth might well end up suffering an armor break here. They return fire. The Leviathan turning around to engage. Valfair suffers an armor break. Everyone might die here. Oh, no, the Valfair is intact. It's getting Gatlinged. It's about to be watched. If its armor's not up in time, it's going to be dead. It's trying to drop out of combat. The Leviathan is moving to engage it. There's an exchange of Watcher fire, of which I think the Leviathan got the better end of the deal.
Yeah,
the Narwhal bumping.
Ooh, and a ram. Ooh, their armor dropped there.
This could be a problem for them. They're continuing to back up. They are going to get back into their spawn if their ally comes in. Oh, is this going to be a meat grind? Because the Narwhal's armor breaks again. Gatlings, mortars, Watcher. The Narwhal is in a little bit of shtuck here, but the Ephemeral Moth is coming in.
So. It's probably going to look for payback towards the other Meridian, which is dangerously low, of course.
So on the one hand,
and it go. Oh, that looked painful.
That was not what they will have wanted. Horrible engagement for them. They charged into a Gatling fire, they got watchered, and then they were sitting in front of a meta with no ally support. And now the Narwhal finds itself 2-0 down with half its perma hull, although it is sitting on its spawn, so they may have an opportunity here.
Looks like Team Red is going to move into cover.
Probably sensible. The Valfair is horribly badly damaged. I mean, it's a matter. If it manages to get its guns into position, it can kill still, and it doesn't need to be at full perma hull. But that engagement from the Ephemeral Moth was not what they were after.
Well, they rushed in. They got their armor stripped, and then mortars and Hawacha. That's just no engineer should have been able to fix that in time.
Oh no, there was no way for them to fix that. They were trying to save their ally, and I think what they ended up doing was saving their ally at the expense of their own ship. Although here the Leviathan and is engaging the Narwhal and is getting caught by the Ephemeral Moth. They managed to get their armor back up in time, but I'm trying to work out what the plan here was for the Steel Meridian. I think the plan was to get the Leviathan focused and then have the other ship coming
goes
behind.
Out, doing a lot of damage down there.
Yes,
the Meridian is coming back on the Infernal Moth now, giving it a ram.
Its armor's down if
the mortar was firing too soon, so... Oh, they do land on the rock there.
Now the Narwhal takes a few hits, and the Valfair has lost its turning engine, so the Ephemeral Moth and the Leviathan might have an opportunity here to focus down one of these two targets. Leviathan takes a fair few hits. Now the Gatling is coming out. If they manage to land a mortar shot here, it's over for... Oh, they land one, but it's...
They land two. In a very bad position now.
I think this is it for them. Yeah.
That makes 2-2 with the advantage for Red.
Yes, both the first kill advantage and about 50% of the perma hull on both these ships being down.
It is getting an interesting fight though, a lot of close quarter ramming.
Well, you could see what the Steel Meridian were trying to do there. The objective was to get their fish to be the focus target, so that their Pyro could come in, and it almost worked. They almost managed to kill the ephemeral
looks like
morph.
my gun speaker's crashed. Hold on here, folks.
Well, I'll continue telling folks roughly what's happening. The Still Meridian are moving up through the center of the canyon, heading towards the left, while so that's the Chaladon Trading Company, while Still Meridian are heading down to the east, although the spots may be about to go out here, as Valfair is slightly to the west of Leviathan, just at the entrance to the canyons on the east side of the map. Narwhal has been spotted, so the East Chaladon Trading Company know where the Still Meridian know where the East Chaladon Trading Company is, but the counter spot also went out. Valfair spotted by Narwhal, so they know where each other is. And we appear to have lost Sir Stefan. I may be talking into the ether here. If I am, I apologise, but...
It should be back in now.
Ah, fantastic. Welcome back, Stefan.
I couldn't quickly find the people on my friend list that I had to join. Issue when you play guns for a bit too long. Friend list builds up.
And the search function is always a little bit fiddly. So at the moment, no big engagements going down, but both teams know where the others are. Valfair and Leviathan are sort of moving around towards the west of where, well, the east of where they saw the enemy, but the west of where the enemy currently is. And that's because the East Chaladon Trading Company is coming around to the west of where the Leviathan and Valfair were. So we're playing Ring of Roses with a giant spike of rock at the moment.
Yeah, look like they're quickly swinging around each other.
It kind of looks like sharks, and that there's some invisible prey sitting in the middle of this chunk of the canyon here.
Yeah.
They know where the other is, because Valfair was spotted by Narwhal, and Narwhal was spotted by Valfair, again halfway through this circle maneuver. But they continue to go around in this direction.
Looks like, yeah, Valfair and... I can't pronounce that goldfish, I'm just not going to try, sorry. Looks like they're turning... They spotted each other, looks like we're going to see some combat coming over here.
Yes, the Narwhal and Leviathan exchanging... Oh no, the Leviathan is targeting the ephemeral moth with their Watcher. That might be the right decision here, because the Leviathan losing its... oh no, the Narwhal has engaged the Valfair as well, so both metas are currently sans their front, or were sans their front.
Looks like they're focusing fire on the Meridian here, on the Valfair. Oh, Ram!
Oh, Ram, and their armor's down in front of a Watcher. This is a disaster.
Oh,
Ephemeral Moth also eats a ton of Watcher there.
Oh, when it goes down.
I assume either a bump into a building or a ram killed there, but they're now sitting in front of the Narwhal with their armor down. Watcher goes out, their armor's already back up though. And they're trying to run from the looks of things. They'll probably manage it because the Narwhal shouldn't pursue them onto their spawn, otherwise they'll end up getting 2v1.
Yeah, that's probably what they're trying to gun for. Looks like the Valfair respawns and it's going to move in any moment now.
I hope the Narwhal knows they're there, and I hope they're backing up, otherwise this is going to be very unpleasant for them.
Backing up slightly now. Doesn't need to leave immediately, otherwise they're going to get... looks like they're... Are they hoping for their ally to get in there in time, or...?
I think they're trying to bait the enemy forward by looking somewhat vulnerable, because if you actually look at the damage being done to the armor on the Narwhal, it's pretty low. They're not in effective damage. Oh, now it's not so low. Yeah, they've not backed up quickly enough there. Ephemeral Moth will have an opportunity to engage the Valfair here. Armor goes down on both Ephemeral Moth and the Valfair, but Valfair goes down first, and then Ephemeral Moth is rammed and watchered and dies, and it's 4-4, with the Narwhal possibly having something of an advantage against the Leviathan here because they were able to watcher them. They don't get the engines, which I think is what they really wanted to try and stop an escape. Bit of bumping possibly here. A Gatling goes out. The Narwhal will want to make sure the Leviathan can't run away, because if they manage to keep the Leviathan here, then their ally will be able to come in and help them slightly quicker. exchange of watchers. Most of the Narwhal's clip is still inside its watcher because the Leviathan managed to land its shots slightly more accurately. The Leviathan might have an opportunity to disengage here. There's the rest of that clip from the Narwhal, but the Leviathan is now backing out. Ephemeral Moth coming in to join its ally. Valfair is coming around the other side as well.
Yeah, it's really who can reach who first. It's going to be quite interesting to see.
It's something of a risk here because now Leviathan has managed to pull the engagement back to the other side of the canyons, which means that the Ephemeral Moth and the Valfair. Oh, this could be a problem. Valfair coming in on the left-hand side of the Ephemeral Moth. If they manage to maintain gun arcs, this could be it for the Ephemeral Moth. Armor break.
Oh god, and ram and that does it. Very nice match to watch.
Yeah, so an excellent flank there from the Steel Meridian at the end. That was a very clever piece of play, dragging the Ephemeral Moth and Narwhal forward, and then their ally coming in from the Valfair coming in from the flank and just destroying their Pyramidian.